Hi, my name is Yayla, and I had the honor and privilege of leading a team to India and Sri Lanka.
My name's Amy.
My name is Sam.
Hey, I'm Corey, and this is my husband Greg, and we just got back from leading an outreach to Nepal.
If anyone's ever been to India, you understand that it is extremely dark. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, just so many different religions, so many things going on. It's really hard there.
I remember one time in India, in Dharmapuri, we went to multiple villages at night, and this one village, we went there, and from the start, I was giving my testimony, I could just feel that they were so ready for Jesus.
A cool experience for me was when we started praying for him. My friend Sadie had a really bad migraine that week. So we decided to pray against that. We broke off into little groups, and she was in our, and I prayed a couple times for Sadie's head and neck, and after a few minutes she says, yeah, it feels like someone just gave me a massage, and I just kept praying against, like, called out the pain, told it to go away in Jesus' name. And she goes, yeah, my migraine's better.
We just see healings like all the time, just like all over the place, and it just became the normal to see people get healed. We were able to see a blind man be healed as well, or people with just extreme pain. One man that I prayed for wasn't able to lift his arm up at all. Afterwards, he was able to throw his arms around.
When you lead, sometimes you think, oh, I have to fix this, I want to help this kid, what wisdom do I have that I can help them, you know, and it's not about us, we don't have any special knowledge, any, magic thing that can fix these kids' issues. So it was like, yeah, the second they came with something, we just, like, let's take it to God, because He's the one who's going to help you. He's the one that you can depend on.
I remember after my testimony, we were praying for people, and Pastor Daniel, our contact, just grabbed me, and we started praying for this blind man.
After a few days, after we were just loving on the people, praying for them continuously, after a few visits, we started to see a difference. Like, pains in legs started to go away, and this one guy who was in a wheelchair because of a pain in his leg was actually walking a few days after we had been there.
There was a lady that came and stood next to one of the girls on our team, and just started like manifesting a demon, pretty basic stuff, and some of the students were able to immediately recognize that and grab her and take her aside and be able to deal with that. So it was really cool. It was really cool to see people rise up in authority and knowledge of, hey, I can do this, and it's not scary.
One night we actually had an amazing time of prayer with one of our girls, and she got free from a bunch of past hurt and past pain and past bondage. And then another time I was able to pray with one of our girls, and it was just able to become clear to her what the enemy was up to and what he had against her, and that this wasn't the reality, but this was an attack.
I remember when we finished praying, the man opened his eyes, and you could just see, like, you could see his whole eye again, like all of the whiteness, all of, like, the blankness was gone, and you could see, like, his brown eyes, and you could see the joy in his eyes. Like, you could see that he was filled by the Holy Spirit, and it was just like the most amazing thing ever, because like God used Pastor Daniel and I, and God used this time in the village to show, like, me even, that like we have authority over things because He, like, gives us the authority, and He uses us to do all these great things.
And just to help them be able to pull those scales away from their eyes and help them see clearly and be able to, like, battle through this was really awesome. And that was stuff that we learned through Kingdom Ministries, Freedom Prayers. And so as a leader, that was one of the coolest things for me, is to be able to help my students go through this outreach successfully using that.
After that happened, like, all the village people, like, went crazy. They started cheering, and they all gave their lives to, like, Christ that night.
It was a really fruitful outreach, especially in India, because the opportunities were pretty endless as far as praying over people and seeing miracles happen.